Good morning, you guys. I wanted to take the time and share some interesting facts about Turkey. I did, like I said, I wanted to do some research on Turkey. Not so much because, um, not so much because they had that alien sighting or UFO sighting. Um, I'm really not surprised. I think someone asked me, and I think it's because our government um, is preparing to do some type of alien disclosure. Um, I think Obama just said that he would just about a month ago before he leaves office. So, also, people have had sightings in Texas, and I also want to say that they had them in Nashville. Y'all, Tennessee is on fire right now. They need our prayers. I pray that it rains there today. Um, we just got a little sprinkle. This is our second little splash and dash today um, since Hurricane Matthew. So I pray that those wildfires there come under control. And I did pray for them this morning so they could really use y'all's prayers. So anyway, um, as far as this UFO sighting, y'all, this is not new. Obama said that he was going to disclose alien information, I guess, perhaps Area 51, I don't know, whatever. And I really think that they're just prepping us. Um, we have Project Bluebeam, which we know is a holographic type deception that's been in the works for years. CERN is opening portals. They're trying to open the abyss. They're trying to bring demonic, like real life demonic entities, fallen angels over. So, and also the Vatican has the powerful telescope called Lucifer. And the Pope himself said that he would baptize our alien brothers if there were other life forms. This is what we got to deal with, y'all. This is so crazy. When people just worship the Pope. The Great Deception is beginning. And those sightings in Turkey, and also being that they were seen in Texas, and I want to say Nashville, they can't claim that it was a military exercise. And it got censored all throughout Twitter. So I went digging for some things about Turkey, and I'm glad I did. Um, Turkey's all throughout the Bible, and I will um, leave a link to the most informative website that I found. I wanted to take the time to go through my Bible last night and kind of like cross check some stuff. So I'm not going to get too deep, and I probably looked at 5 websites, and so here's a little bit of information. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but it's very interesting. So starting in the Old Testament, Abraham and his family lived in Haran, and this is modern day Turkey. So um, all these things that I mentioned are found in modern day Turkey. It was said that Noah's Ark landed on Mount Ararat. The Hittites' capital is in Turkey. Um, the Assyrians are the Kurds. The Kurdistan is where they live, which covers some of the area of ancient Assyria, partly in Iraq and Iran, but most Kurds live in Turkey. Assyria, Egypt, and Israel became friendly allies, and that was a prophecy fulfilled in Isaiah 20:23. Also, in Ezekiel 38, I'm going to leave below the modern day names for the countries that I found in Ezekiel 38. It said that Turkey is to join Russia, Iran, Ethiopia, and Turkey. I know that's contrary to little Nathan's prophecy or heavenly visitation. Um, that would make Gog Russia. But I believe that little Nathan said that Gog was Obama or the United States. I don't know, y'all, but I've always believed that Gog was Russia. Correct me if I'm wrong, or if you have any comments, please leave it in the description box, in the comment box, okay? Also, right now, Turkey and Israel have good relations so far, but we know that they're going to have to team up against Israel to fulfill Isaiah 38:39. And Turkey is an antichrist nation. It is 99% Muslim. It's 99% a Muslim nation. There's said to be about 3,000 or so Christians there in Turkey. Also, on to the New Testament. The birthplace of the Christian church is Jerusalem, but the church first thrived in Turkey. Many of the Jewish pilgrims on the scene at Pentecost traveled from Turkey. Saul of Tarsus, or Paul, Apostle Paul, most of his ministry was in Turkey. Timothy was from Turkey, Lystra. Also, Asia Minor is the modern day Turkey. The 7 churches in Revelation, I guess that's 1 through 3 or 2 through 3, and Patmos are located in Turkey. The island of Patmos is off of Turkey. And Pergamum in Revelation 2:12 through 17, the seat of Satan, is also in Turkey. There was a seat built to Zeus, but the seat was moved to Berlin, and Hitler had it replicated there. It's there in a museum in Berlin, Germany, and that just goes to show you how anti-Semitic he is. So I thought that was interesting. I'm going to leave a link below. There's many more interesting facts about Turkey, but Turkey is, I want to say also in Revelation, some say Revelation 17. I'm not going to get into that because I don't know. I have to look at that like for sure myself. As one of the 7 beasts, one of the 7 kingdoms, one of the 7 horns, I should say, I believe. So Daniel 11 and Daniel 9, I think one of the 7, Turkey being one of the 7. So I just thought that was interesting. Turkey is all throughout, formerly known as basically Asia Minor, and it's all throughout from Genesis to Revelation. So y'all have a good day. I plead the blood of Jesus over your households. I've seen the attacks. I've seen the rumors. I see people are getting weary and tired. But now we have to be stronger than ever. And I think that all of us have been prepared in one way or another to deal with things that are coming. Nobody has to believe that things are going to happen, but there's going to be a great shaking, because some people got to be woken up, and God's not playing with that. And I think I've heard that, and I believe that there not only a physical shaking of the earth, but a spiritual shaking, a awakening, for those who haven't been awoken. So we can only thank God because it saves souls. And y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay strong. And I plead the blood of Jesus over your households and your children and over this message. Okay? God bless. Leave any comments below, and I'll leave any info below in the description box.